What's up, y'all, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. Today we're gonna be checking out Stephen Wright, Deadpan, and one-liners. Righty. Now, I seen this actually come up on my recommended, and I said, hey, let's check him out. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he do stand-up comedy. I've never heard of Stephen before. This will be my introduction to him. And I've seen some of his videos got like over 2 million, 3 million views. So obviously a pretty popular comedian. So I'm ready to experience it with you guys for the very first time. Before we do get started, if y'all got other artists, other reactions, other videos, anything, comedians, y'all want me to check out, let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy the video, please subscribe. Let's do it.
My theory of evolution is that Darwin was adopted.
Darwin was adopted?
I got a new dog. He's a paranoid retriever. He brings back everything because he's not sure what I threw him.
Oh, that's a good one.
My uncle was a clown for Ringling Brothers Circus. And when he died, all his friends went to the funeral in one car. So I get out of the bed. I figured I'd go for a walk. She said, "How long are you going to be gone?" I said, "The whole time." And I was thinking about the new phone that I bought, and the first thing I did was push redial. Phone had a nervous breakdown. Whenever I think about the past, it just brings back so many memories.
Yo, that took me a second to get, bro.
I remember the day the candle shop burned down.
The candle shop. Oh!
Everybody just stood around and sang happy birthday.
Yo, some of these...
And then we saw a sign, next mile, 1 mile. One time, right in the middle of a job interview, I took out a book and I started reading. The guy said, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "Let me ask you one question. If you were in a vehicle and you were traveling at the speed of light, and then you turned your lights on, would they do anything?"
Whoa! 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 My mind!
He said, "I don't know." I said, "Forget it then, I don't want to work for you."
Yo, that shit got my mind.
I remember when I was a fetus, I used to sneak out at night when my mother was sleeping. I thought to myself, you know, now's the time I should start stealing some stuff since I don't have any fingerprints.
Oh, man.
I bought some powdered water, but I don't know what to add. Sponges grow in the ocean.
Do they?
That kills me.
Yeah.
I wonder how much deeper the ocean would be if that didn't happen.
Never thought about that.
There's a fine line between fishing and just standing on the shore like an idiot.
I'd be the idiot.
I can levitate birds, but nobody cares. It's a good thing there's gravity, otherwise when birds die, they just stay right up there.
Yeah. And so would we.
Hunters would be all confused. Thinking about my grandfather and how he had a special rocking chair built that would lean forward rather than backwards so he could fake interest in any conversation.
That's really good, man.
I took a lie detector test. No, I didn't.
I believe you.
I remember when I was 7, my grandmother said, "Stephen, come over here." And I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You know, you're over there. Now come over here." I said, "All right." And then she said, "Here's $10, and don't tell your mother that I'm giving this to you."
Wow.
And I said, "It'll cost you more than that."
Yo, that's crazy.
I've
Oh,
never seen
man.
electricity. That's why I don't pay for it. I write right on the bill. Sorry, haven't seen it all month. I bought this thing for my car. You put it on your car, It sends out this little noise so when you drive through the woods, deer won't run in front of your car. I installed it backwards by accident.
Oh.
Driving down the street with a herd of deer chasing me. I'm going to court next week. I've been selected for jury duty. It's kind of an insane case. 6,000 ants dressed up as rice and robbed a Chinese restaurant. I don't think they did it. I know a few of them, and they wouldn't do anything like that.
They wouldn't do that.
So I was laying in bed with my girlfriend reading the secondhand diary that I bought.
Secondhand diary?
I don't remember this. She said, let me ask you a question. I said, what? And she said, if you could know how and when you were going to die, would you want to know? And I said, no.
Nah, me neither.
And she said, forget it then. Left the store and I went down the street to my bus.
That was
my
a good
bus
one.
came and I got on. Started walking toward the back. Sat down beside this beautiful blonde Chinese girl.
Oh, Chinese. But that's rare.
I said hello and she said hello. I said, isn't it amazing?
Yo, I thought it was over. Okay, here we go.
She said, yes, it is, I guess. I said, what do you mean you guess? She said, well, things haven't been going too well for me lately. I said, like what? She said, I can't tell you. I don't even know you. And I said, yeah, but sometimes it's good to tell your problems to an absolute total stranger on a bus. She said, well, I've just come back from my analyst and he's still unable to help me. And I said, what's the problem? And she paused and said, I'm a nymphomaniac and I only get turned on by Jewish cowboys. Then she said, by the way, my name's Diane. And I said, hello, Diane. I'm Bucky Goldstein.
Ah, that was good. Yeah. Yo, hey, he is hilarious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are a few where you gotta take a second, like, yo, to really think about it and catch the joke. You know what I'm saying? But I like that. You know what I'm saying? It makes you think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then when you finally catch it, it's always funny, bro. So I really like Steven, man. I think my favorite was the one in the beginning with the dog. Hold on, let me see. Which one? What do you say?
He's a paranoid retriever.
Paranoid retriever was hilarious. Okay, that was good, bro. I'm actually gonna use that. And I like the light years one, bro, was kind of crazy. And I'm really about to look that up, man. I'm gonna use ChatGPT and look it up to see if you move it at the speed of light and you turn the light on, what'll happen. That's crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video and subscribe. As always, I love y'all. Peace out.